Okay. Host, thank you for the follow. Mr. Forger, Joe, TP, how you guys doing? How is your Tuesday coming along? Okie dokie. So, not going for a champion this round of Arena. So, not in too much of a rush to get Arena done, really. So, let's get Mystic Advancement done. I meant to do it earlier. Just realized I haven't put any points into it. And then we'll use up some energy and then get into Arena. So, we've got Dr. Voodoo to finish off and Mangog to start with some ISO into him. Okay, very good. And the mic is not muted. Perfect. So let's sell off some non-needed ISO. Ooh, and Forger. I got something you might be proud of. Let's see. So, yeah, this guy went to rank 2 yesterday. And I'm going to use... Well, actually, I might as well put a bit of skill ISO into him now just to get some more room for Mystic ISO. But, yeah, I'll max him out probably next level up. And let's use a bit of the Science ISO. Dirt 13 Junior, how you doing? It's quite the name. Quite the name indeed. And let's put a little bit into Spy 2099. So what's everybody up to? What is everybody up to? Okay. Ooh, he's almost maxed out already. Okay. Let's see. We'll leave him, yeah, about there for now. Actually, I should just take him to rank 3. Also, I changed my YouTube name. It used to be Eric Wilson. Okay. So would you rather me refer to you as Dirt or Eric? Although, to be fair, I probably won't remember. At least for this stream, I should be able to remember for this stream. Ankit, how you doing? How's your Wednesday coming along? Yeah, do that. I don't want to put too much ISO into them just so that I can save some for when that class level up is going. But let's see if we can't get both Voodoo and Mangog. Okay, so Voodoo's already at R3. Let's get Mangog to R3 as well. Let's do it. Do it to it. Looking for gold. I ranked 4 Claire, but that's no gold now at the level. That's how it goes sometimes. Yeah. Well, let's hope I don't run out of gold when I'm trying to do this right now. I think I should be okay, but you just never know. Ooh, no, I'll save that for the next level. Okay. I am very particular on how I use ISO, so this might be a little bit painful for some. I don't, because I mean, you know, you could overshoot for sure, but I'm, yeah, very particular. Okay, don't have any of the tier 4. Be able to put a couple tier 3 should do it. Yeah, okay. It's gonna be too much. Mr. Perkalerkins, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Guess what though? I bought that Cav Crystal bundle for $450 and pulled a 6-star Havoc. Ooh, not bad. Do you think you'll rank them up like pretty quick, or do you think you'll leave them at rank 1 for a while? Just use Dirt, been my nickname since I've been a kid. Alright, dude. Oh, so I need to claim, because I don't think I'm going to have any level 1 Mystic. Or tier 1. Oh, I do. There we go. Excellent. And let's grab some basics. No, I am going to overshoot because I don't have any tier 1 basic. Oh, no. Should be good. Okay, and let's take him to rank 2. Rank 2. So I've got quite a fair bit of T1A I need to get used up. And I don't think I've got enough 5 stars to rank to use it up, really. At least not anytime soon. Okay. And oh, we're not going to have very much Mystic ISO. So I might have to open a couple PHCs. Okay. What's the saying though? I don't have Apocalypse, not even 3 star, so is Havoc any good? Yeah, Havoc's not bad. It's not somebody I use a ton, but he's not bad. The only thing is any mutant. It's hard for any mutant to shine because that class is just so stacked. And then, well, they all get better as a horseman, so. A while back I had a, well, geez, I don't know how long that was. I don't think it was a year. It was probably close to a year. I had the option between Havoc or Domino from a Nexus Crystal. I picked Domino. I picked Domino because I already had a 6-star Massacre and a 6-star Red Hawk. So it was an opportunity to have my first 6-star Trinity. That was probably the biggest reason. Because I didn't have Havoc. I don't think I even had him as a 5-star at the time. So he would have been like a brand new in general. But yeah, I wanted that 6-star Trinity. I don't use Domino a ton, but I think... Actually, I don't know if I would have used Havoc more, to be honest. What's Havoc's cycle? I'm not familiar. I don't play him, so yeah. But I just, like, in general, like what he brings to the table, he's not a bad character, but how to play him, I would not be able to suggest anything, really. Well, I could, but it probably wouldn't do me any good. Ryo, how you doing? How you doing? Okay. Let's see where we are for Mystic Advancement from that. Act 5 done, and Act 4 100% done. Very good, very good. That's because when I played baseball, I used to come home absolutely covered in dirt from diving on the field, and my family, friend, and coach used to call me Dirt. He passed, so I stuck with it. Okay, that's a cool reason to have the nickname then. Okay, we're good with Mystic Advancement, so we don't really need to worry anymore there. I would have liked to get Mangog to rank 3 just to use up the T1A, but that'll be fine as is. So, let's just claim a bit more ISO. Got quite a bit. Okay. And then the rest will just be basic ISO. Alright. Now, let's go use a bit of energy before we get into arena. Do I want to... Yeah, let's go into here. Actually, I should probably be prioritizing... no, I do need some energies, probably. Yeah, do this. I've only been playing for less than a week. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. So we got 1 energy refill. Yeah, okay, I've already run this map for the revive and the energy refill on the right-hand side. So now we will get to the other energy refill. Yeah. Toxic, how you doing? Ooh. I didn't even get the aptitude up. Guess we'll get it up now. There we go. Can't do Act 6 because I only have 2 5-stars. Yeah, you need a bit more variety for Act 6. You're doing great. Very good. Very good indeed. My girlfriend just stopped being a fighter? What, like a... Oh, so like in the game? She's... Oh. I see. You know, I don't really even think that the aptitude would make much difference. Well, damn. Somebody's angry. Oh. Holy crap. What the? Holy jeez. He's just coming for me. Can you whale on my account and finish Act 6? Yeah, I don't think so. Mr. Lawrence, how you doing? Man, he did not give me an opportunity at all here. My lord. The way that poison is ticking down, it's going to be interesting. We might be resetting this. Let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Of course, take the recoil, and then he dies. Wow. She's a backpack now, she said? She's having an identity crisis, is she? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. How's the burn? Is it still hurting, or you like? Is it better? So this is going to be interesting. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Because we should be healing up a little bit each fight from the Nick DPX synergy. But we're pretty much going to have to go without getting hit at all in order to, yeah, have things work out. And I don't think... No. So I might want to stay away from some specials for a little bit. You don't ask me how my day is coming along anymore? Nope. Nope. That's reserved for certain times. Because if I do it all the time, then it loses its, you know, you don't feel as special, right? If it's every single time. And see, there you go, because it's not every single time now, so you notice. So now when I do ask, you're going to be like, oh, he asked. So I think, yeah, I'm going to need to avoid using the L2. So we'll probably go to just using L3s for a bit. Or if I get them lower, then using the L2. But we do want to stay away from losing that 5% on recoil. Not too bad. It just came back home. Back home from where? Maybe next time you'll get lucky and I'll say it. Yeah, exactly. See, each time now you're going to be guessing. Is today the day? Is today the day? Really? 1%? My lord, dude. I forgot to tell you, I duped my 6-star Colossus last night. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. And I think he's somebody, like, you don't absolutely need the Awakening, but it's a big benefit, right? And I watched some Chi. It's very good. I recommend it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see it sometime soon. Sometime soon. So probably if I can get to maybe 40-ish%, then we'll get into using the L2s to finish things off. Let's see if we can. And it's gonna be rough because I know each fight I'm gonna be so tempted to use the L2. So I'm just so used to normally using it. Okay. You're chilling with your homies? Very good. Very good indeed. Oh, that was she almost got a hit off there. Okay. All right, so I think that should be enough energy used up. So I have, yeah, that's good for now. I think I have like 2 or 3 more matches to do with the 6-star, so we'll finish that off. Then we'll jump into the basic and see how far into the 5 stars we get. And then from there, we will get into... Nope, not what I wanted to do. And then from there, we'll get into the Summoner Trials. All right, all right. Let's see. Colossus needs 660 to 80. But you could play him fine without being awakened, right? It's just that he's better. It's not like somebody like Aegon or Star-Lord that you really can't play unless they're awakened. You're going to make a GoFundMe page for MCOC? Very good. You don't want to do the free-to-play thing? We paid. Oh, right. You know, I have no idea. I know there's a chart that you can find that tells what abilities Moon Knight gets depending on the move phase. I've never looked into. I mean, he's not somebody I really play, so. Not free to play sucks? Well, not necessarily. It just means things are a little bit slower. He's just quite a bit better with it. Emma and Omega Red synergies help him a lot too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's one that, because I just remember, like, for the majority of the time I played the game, he was somebody who was terrible. And I don't know if that's why I just have no interest in him. There's a few champions who got buffs who got quite a bit better. And, I mean, I didn't have an interest in them when they were prior to being buffed. And I still don't have an interest. He's one... I'm trying to think. Because Red Mags, I don't use it a ton. But I would definitely take him to rank 2 as a 6-star. Hulkbuster, again, don't use a ton. I did take to rank 2. Diablo I took to rank 3. And I don't use him a ton, but I definitely see using him in a lot of places. But there are a couple that got buffed over time. And yeah, I don't really think I will... Well, I mean, Colossus brings a lot to the table, though. So maybe, I don't know. If I were to get him as a 6-star, who knows? Because the only other rank up for mutants that I intend to do is Omega Red to rank 3. And then after that, yeah, I don't... maybe Cable to rank 2 at some point, but definitely not in a rush for that. Although, running Cable with Apocalypse is not too bad. Not too shabby at all. Plus, the Reverse X synergy can let you net heal Colossus from the poison of suicides. Yeah, but does that work with the Colossus, or is it X23? I know there's a couple, like there's 3 champions for that synergy with Professor X, but I don't know. Oh, is Colossus one of them? Huh. Okay. Because yeah, for that I usually run X23. Although I like playing her, so. So yeah, I would have her on the team pretty often. Mr. Showers, how you doing? I've sigged up Colossus at R3 now and have no regrets. Yeah, Mr. Ish, how you doing? Billy. Finally got a 4-star Penny Parker. The Crystal Gods gave me the luck. Ooh, very nice. Let me just see. Let me see if that synergy with Mr. X is with Colossus as well. Because, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Wolverine X-23 Colossus. Not bad. Huh. Okay. My problem is I don't really use Professor X very much, so he only ever has one Cerebro charge, and the more charges you have, the less potent the poisons are. So I really want to start using him a little bit more. Billy, were you... No, I'm probably thinking of somebody else. You weren't trying to get Penny from the arenas a while ago, right? Let's see here. What shall we do? Whatever shall we do? Yeah, okay, let's do this one. Well. Maybe this wasn't the one to go with. Yeah. Colossus is an answer to a lot of content in this game. Yeah, he absolutely is. Yeah. I think... Oh, yeah, I did use him for something in 6-3, I think. I think there was a lane where you switched between taking Incinerate or Cold Snap damage. And I think I ended up using... No, I started off using him, and then I ended up using... I don't remember who it was I used. I think it was Namor, because the way it worked with Namor, once you got into a rhythm, your combo would end just after the damaging portion. So you ended up not taking any damage from the 2 dots. But I did try it a couple times with Colossus to just be immune to the damage. I don't remember why I ended up using Namor. Oh, I think I used Namor for it because somebody at the end of the path, he was the best option for, or my best option for at the time. And I think the biggest reason why I used Namor over Colossus was that Namor is R5 and Colossus is only R4. Mr. Relentless, how you doing? How you been? So I was looking on Sunday because I've been saying for like I don't know how long that I wanted to change up stuff for the Twitch stream, and I was looking at some of the options, and like it's all pretty much interactivity, which I think I could add over time, but I don't know. Let's do this. Doing good. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Doing all right. I wonder how come there has been a tier list. How come there hasn't been a tier list from Seaton? Well, I think he gets a lot of flack whenever he does it, and well, when was the last one? Because it's usually only as we get new champions. So it'd either be like and I think it's after we get new champions that he's able to like see their abilities and stuff. So maybe after Nimrod's in the game, we might see an update to it. There's a few other people though that do tier lists. I don't think they're as frequent as Seaton's was or is. There's definitely been people who've done like a one-time tier list. I don't know if there was anybody that was doing like updating it monthly. What you doing for gifting event? Do you go all out or no? I don't. I will probably do the same thing this year as last year. I'll do a couple of giveaways on YouTube, and then actually I did figure out what I'm going to do because I wasn't sure how many units worth of items I wanted to give away. But what I figured I'll do is I'll do 500 unit giveaways on YouTube, and they're just going to be regular streams. But what I'm going to do is on Discord when I'm streaming, I'll announce on Discord that it's going to be a giveaway stream. But as far as the YouTube side of things, like the title will just be a regular title. There won't be anything in the description. So anybody on Discord already will know that specific stream is 500 units giveaway. And then I'm going to do 2 giveaways on Discord. So like I wouldn't be streaming it on YouTube. It will just be on Discord. So for anybody on Discord of 1,250 units. So it will be 5,000 units in total that I'll end up giving away. Because I think that's what it was last year. So... how do you do giveaways? So basically, just anybody who's in chat, I'll just I'll use a random number generator, and prior to the generator, I just assign people in chat a number, and whatever number comes up, that person friends me in game, and then I just give them whatever items up to that value. So up to 500 if it's the YouTube stream, or up to 1,250 if it's the Discord one. And I think the gifting event is what lasts 1 week, I think. Either 1 or 2. The last one was July. Okay, so I mean that's August. So really, it's only August that's been missed. I wouldn't expect him to do one until Nimrod is in the game. So we could see that maybe the middle of the month. Or add a giveaway bot to your server. Yeah, I think I do. Before I do it this year, I do want to actually look into something a little bit different than what I did last time. What I did last time worked because there's not many people in the stream, like there usually isn't. And actually for the Discord one, there might be more. Yeah, there'll definitely be more this year than there was last year. But yeah, that would be a good idea. Good call. Good call. The only thing is I don't know if I'd have to find something that could interact with YouTube and Twitch as well. But yeah, I've got plenty of time to figure it out, so. So are any of you planning to go for Kitty Pride on Thursday? Whether it be as 5 or 6 star? I'm sticking to my initial plan of going for Angela. Oh, I think I need a relog already. Holy. No, I guess that's about right. 30 minutes. So if we don't crash from one of these matches now, then I'll relog myself. So Kitty looks like she's... I haven't read the abilities, but I know there's a fair bit of hype over her just being a good champion. She doesn't have the prestige. So it's going to be interesting. Because most of the champions that have gone super high have all been high prestige champions. And Hercules was a good champion overall. Overseer went high. That was for prestige, but he's been replaced now by Nimrod. So Nimrod actually could go pretty high too in Arena. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Although I'd say that every Arena, it's going to be interesting to see. Quake isn't as powerful as she used to be back in the day. There are more better science like Human Torch. Well, I think Quake is still, like, what she could do from the get-go, she could still do. It's just that there are nodes to counter her, which is kind of funny, because there's nodes to counter her, but not really characters to counter her. Well, I mean, obviously any character with True Strike could always counter her, but her and Ghost are being, their usefulness is being phased out by Kaban, basically. And it's interesting. So I'm guessing that the True Focus node in War, that should end up countering Kitty too. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we're almost done with the 6 stars. So yeah, we'll get Kitty this Thursday, then it will be a different featured next, and then the Thursday after should be Nimrod. Which Nimrod I might go for as a 5-star. I really don't have many places to use tech resources, so. But I was kind of thinking that after the Angela grind, that will be the last champion grind until Omega Red is in the basic. And I did a quick look, and there weren't any synergies with Nimrod that I felt like were going to be necessities. So I think I could be okay without having the 5-star. And I think I've added enough. So from the grind for Cable to now, I think I've added 10 new 5-stars to my roster, which I wanted to get between 10 and 15 probably before the Omega Red grind. So we're on pace. And I'm hoping that when Omega Red is in the basic, there's somebody really good in the feature, because that will cause the score for Omega Red to be lower than if the featured had a mediocre champion. In my opinion, CGR is better than Hercules. Also, I think Nimrod is better than Kitty Pryde. But we haven't seen gameplay of either of them, right? I mean, you're going off of their descriptions, which fair enough, but I don't like, for myself, I wouldn't really go one way or the other with if a champion's going to be really good or useful until we actually see live gameplay, not even like on the CCP servers, because there's been a lot of times where there's gameplay from the CCP servers and then the character goes to live servers, and then a week later the character changes. So yeah, I would give it a bit of time before. And that kind of goes to the thing with Seaton's tier list, is that's probably why he may not have updated for a while. He's waiting for, to actually have an opinion on a few new characters. I think for myself, though, I would prefer Nimrod, just because of immunity. So like being a robot, so he's going to be bleed and poison immune. Like that's always a consideration for me. Like whenever there's a new champion, if I have any interest, that's one of the first things, is to see whether or not they're somewhat suicide friendly. Mr. Ghosty, how you doing? Logic is limited. Love what you love. Kitty rules, Nimrod rules. Well, I think I'm actually surprised that she's looking as strong as she does, considering she's a mutant. Like, I'm really surprised that they're adding, because the mutant class is so stacked, and then automatically they all get better as a horseman. So I really didn't expect to see any mutants buffed for a while, or to see any new mutants added, and I figured if new mutants were going to be added, they would be kind of meh champions. But it's looking like Kitty might be a pretty damn good champion, so. But, I mean, I think it's probably the hyped up champions that are going to have people spending, right? So I think my plan is to save 5,000 units before Cyber Weekend, buy the unit deals, and then save the units from the cash offers for gifting. Yeah, that's a good plan. At least there is a tech counter for Magneto. Yeah. Yeah. Mutant Cell? Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point. But, I mean, well, we just got Penny Parker, who looks pretty solid. We don't really know for Nimrod, so that's 2 techs. I don't know what we're going to get next month. I can't see another tech coming next month. I mean, that'd be 3 months in a row. But I feel that tech is probably the most underrepresented class, or underrepresented as far as high-end characters, like sought-after characters. You've got 3 or 4 that people would really want for tech. And then with the Ultron buff, it looks like he's better. I don't know if his buff is as substantial as like Diablo or Mole Man or Red Mags or Colossus, but it looks like it definitely made him better. But yeah, I don't know if it really. It probably moved him up in the tech class overall, but I don't think he would be top 5. Maybe top 5. Well, let's see. So Ghost, Warlock, Gilly 2099, Guardian. Yeah, so maybe just coming in. I don't know anything about Silver Centurion, so I don't know where he would really land there. Maybe Ultron would be a bit. Yeah, I could see him being 5th, because I mean, he's got the 2 regens, dual immunities, decent damage now. Okay. I think about who will be the next champion. I found a leak, but I don't know if it's real. Okay. You mean next champion is in for October? I think people are speculating Null and Antivenom, or one of them. And I think I saw something somewhere where somebody was suggesting Onslaught, which another mutant would make a little bit more sense to me, simply because the stuff from this month ties into next month. So I could see another mutant next month. But I think, well, who knows? Maybe it will be another, really good champion but I don't know, man. I think we need a little bit more love for tech and science. Onslaught would be amazing. Yeah, he would be pretty cool. After Apocalypse, mutants sales have been going up. If it wasn't for Apocalypse, the mutants will not be as... Yeah. Well... So Apocalypse brings up the lower end of the mutants. He benefits the top mutants as well, but the top mutants were already the top regardless, right? So somebody like Psylocke or Storm, who would have been pretty mediocre previously, now as Horsemen, or just like because they have specific synergies with him, but also as Horsemen, they get a lot better. But I would say, because there are a few mutants that don't really benefit totally from being a Horseman. Like Colossus isn't gonna, the bleed resistance doesn't matter for Colossus at all, right? But I mean, he'll still get the unstoppable, the unblockable, the prowess. So yeah, he's still gonna benefit. Somebody like Gambit really benefits. I'm a little bit surprised. Oh, so yeah, actually, I suppose if we've got Null, we'd probably see something like the Colossus, like the Apocalypse benefit for symbiotes, I would assume. I was kind of thinking we might see that for Nimrod, for either robots or, for robots, but yeah, and that might be something they don't want to overdo, I guess. And also, we've kind of got Odin. Not through... Well, I mean, he does have synergies that benefit several champions. But his pre-fights are applicable to every character. Which is pretty nice. So yeah, they're probably holding off on characters that would, benefit a wide range of others. So yeah, probably doing that over time. What does Horseman Omega Red do? Yeah, so he's not going to benefit... Well, I mean, He's already got the bleed resistance like 90%, I think. So it's going to make him 100%, which, yeah, well. But other than that, he'll get the other three benefits, which is the unstoppable, unblockable, prowess. Well, let's take a quick look. So I know there's 4 things that that the horsemen get in particular. I like going with X23 as a horseman a fair bit. She doesn't have any specific synergy, but yeah, I do quite like it for her. Okay, so that is it for the featured arena for today. Yeah, I don't think I'm running this. Oh, I might do the first few 6 stars again this evening. But let's get into. Oh, let's look at the horsemen. The 4 things that the horsemen get. Oh, not that. Okay. So, horsemen gain the following abilities: 100% bleed resistance, an indefinite prowess, increases special attack damage by 50%. Oh, it's more than 4. 30% offensive ability accuracy, go unblockable for 2 seconds when the opponent purifies a debuff, and once per fight, go unstoppable for 3 seconds. Oh, right. So I was thinking, yeah, okay. I was thinking 4 without the bleed resistance, but 5 with the bleed resistance. Yeah. Yeah, so Mega is going to benefit from everything else. And he does benefit from the bleed resistance too, just not as much, because he's already 90% bleed resistant, so. Is she as great as Wolverine with it? Well, Wolverine has a specific synergy though, so she doesn't get that. Hey, wait a second, what was that? Or oh, okay. I thought for some reason the 4 special quests, it looked like I thought the icon looked different for a second. No, because she's not going to get the critical bleed. Let's see what Wolverine gets in particular. Because yeah, for X23 it's just the regular 5. Wolverine personal bleeds have a chance based on critical rating to be critical bleeds, dealing damage based on critical damage rating. If this opponent is horseman, gain 30% critical rating and 40% critical damage rating. Yeah, so she's not getting the boost to the bleeds or to the damage. But she's getting the usual 5 abilities as a horseman. Have you ever made Apocalypse a horseman? You can't, unfortunately. That would be interesting, though. Yeah, if you apply it to him, it uses the charges or the pre-fights, and then that's it. But it doesn't actually grant him the horseman abilities. I do like using him though with Professor X and X23 because once he's bleed immune, with X23 and Professor X, the poison has less potency, so he ends up healing up from having a poison on him, which is not too bad. So yeah, your first fight using him, you'll take the bleed damage, about 50% of the bleed damage, because when it gets about halfway is when he becomes immune. And then after that, the poison from willpower healing is not too bad. And if you get more cerebral charges on Professor X, the poison is less potent, so you would heal up even more. I've never attempted to make Apocalypse a horseman to this day. Yeah, it wouldn't do you any good anyways. Yeah, it kind of sucks because like you use the pre-fight, so then it gets from the Apocalypse that has gained the 4 charges. So you use it, and then you enter the next fight with Apocalypse. Nothing happens to the next Apocalypse, but you've lost the charges. Because there was a while where I was running. I think I could still do it too. No, I think what it was. So I was running 2 Apocalypse, X-23, Professor X, and Cable. Which actually, so I was doing that because what the intent was, I wanted to make Professor X a horseman, run him a couple times to gain his charges, and then use the other Apocalypse and then make X-23 a horseman. So doing that, I could have also made one of the Apocalypse a horseman as well. Well, here. Let's get through here and have a look and see what it actually looks like. I mean, nothing happens, but I guess you'll just see what it looks like for. Oh no, I can't because I'm still in the farming, and yeah, I wasn't even close to the end of that yet. That'd be pretty crazy, though, if you could make Apocalypse a horseman. It's also kind of annoying. The benefits that Professor X gives his synergy partners, Professor X doesn't receive that benefit. So like the poison potency decrease that X-23 or anybody else on the team will receive, Professor X doesn't receive it. And, you know, if I were to run that team with the 2 Apocalypse, if I were to seriously consider doing that on a regular basis, I think I would end up taking my 5-star at rank 5. I don't know how often I would use it, though. But if I get a mutant 5-star gem at 4 to 5, I could see using it on Apocalypse. I don't even make anyone horseman. I use Apocalypse as an attacker. Yeah. No, there's definitely you don't need to make him a. You don't need to use his pre-fights at all. You could absolutely just use him as a main offensive character. And I mean, when he's got 4 charges, it's pretty damn nice. Mr. Green, how you doing? I guess you're sad. That's how you're doing, right? You're stuck at every piece of content. So you've reached your limit for everything that's applicable? Well, when that happens, it's just a matter of probably getting a couple of new champions. Or ranking up a few champions. I think The only place that I can remember that I got stuck on would have probably been and I should have backed out. I really should have. Was the 6-2 no retreat champion. I absolutely got stuck there, and I ended up just using units to get through it, which kind of sucked because once you were at that 10%, units didn't help you get it down. All it did was just give you more attempts, and I used a fair bit of units. But that was absolutely something I should have just backed out from. Although I don't know. Yeah, I don't think any other. It wasn't the champion that was the issue. It was because I'm so used to if I do a dash back, I always do a double dash back, and that's what was messing me up there. Dexter, how you doing? When it happens to me, I go arena for a few weeks and revive my way out. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm just thinking about it now. Like, that is not... But at the time... Because I think... I don't remember if I could have changed my team. I don't think so. Because what I had done up to that point, I had used Sim Supreme for the majority of the fight, and then I'd used Cap IW for the 10%. Actually, no, that was something that practice or skill could have gotten me out of, but I wasn't willing to put in the time to. Well, I guess because what I was doing for the last 10%, and the reason I used Cap IW, I was really bad at the whole dashing in, dashing out as he was doing his L1 to remove charges. So what I would do with Cap IW, I would just block through the majority of the L1 and dex out at the last second. But if all of the paths prior I had used to practice the dex in, dex out, the no retreat, it would have still been difficult, but I would have probably been able to get it down. Because, that's what ended up happening. So I ended up having to use Sim Supreme, and I had to time it where he was in his armor up phase so that he could tank the majority of the L1. And that was partly why it took so many tries. Was just the timing was so bad. Doing fine, you? I'm doing all right. Getting through the arena slowly but surely. It is so nice not to be going for a champion, though. Like, it feels so much more relaxed. The only one that really takes any time is the Summoner Trials. If not for streaming, well, no, I don't like running through all 5 stars. But, I mean, for the basic arena, 1.5 runs of all 5 stars will get me the points I need, so... And then it's 4 runs of the 6 stars. And it's all of the runs in the Summoner Trials. Thursday is... well, actually, you know what? I'm really glad that Kitty Pryde is the feature. I think that's going to make Angela's score go a lot lower. So I was intending to aim for 45-ish, 38 to 45. I think 32. No, 35 to 42 is probably going to be safe for Angela. So I'll probably end up going for 45. So I'll go on the lower end of what I would have been aiming for. But if it had been Nimrod, well, actually, might be the other way because Nimrod has got pretty good prestige. Kitty is just looking like a damn good champion. But yeah, I'm thinking Angela will go not very high. I think most people that would want will probably already have her duped. Yeah, no, she is not going to go that high because she was her and Captain America World War II were when the 6-star crystals first came out. They were in the featured of the 6-star crystal, and they were. Wait, was it? Yeah, I think they were in the featured, and they were the two best characters in the entire pool. And this is before Angela's buff, long before her buff. Oh. But what if I get her awakened? All of the 6-star generic Sig Stones that I have in overflow will probably go to her. I think because I want to get her to about 120, 140, I think. So probably all the cosmic ones I have, and then whatever is in overflow. And I might end up using a few generic Sig Stones that aren't in overflow. I got the pass just fine. It's just the boss that I barely have any counters. The Do You Bleed Medusa boss. Yeah, she was pretty annoying when that first dropped. And yeah, she could definitely still be annoying. This month is boring for MCOC. Well, I mean, the only thing different this month than any other time is just the no side quest. We kind of have the side quest with the Sun Shi boss rush, and then we've got objectives, but no extra piece outside of the event quest. But yeah, I mean, it's no different than any other month, right? We get the new event quests, and then obviously sometimes we get like story content stuff that drops, but that's only a couple times a year. She is Pain, Archangel Moman, Nick Fury, and Sim Supreme are pretty good options for her. Yeah, 6.3 is basically about roster more than skill. You need counters for nodes and bosses. Yeah. Yeah, for her, you just want a good bleeder. And if you've got a good bleeder and somebody that can deal with her buffs, like for Nullify or something like that, you're good to go. But we did get some crazy compensation. If you take out the Nexus or the Shards, what do you think about the compensation that we got? Because considering it was 2 months of problems, if you take out the Nexus or Shards, I don't think the compensation addresses the issue at all. And I was a little bit surprised that they gave Glory, considering all the glory they gave as specific AQ compensation. I mean, I like the extra glory for sure, but I was not expecting that at all. I like doing quests, but I want side quests back. Well, we don't have a side quest for September or October, so I don't know if we're going to have one for... I think it's possible we might not be seeing them anymore. It's possible. Let's read the bug. It is a lot more than I expected. Okay. Yeah, I suppose actually it is more than I expected, because I was expecting 10 health pots and 10 revives. We got, at least Thronebreaker got 15. And I was not expecting any energy refills. We got 5. So I suppose, but then again, my expectations were very, very low. Even with the Nexus compensation, there's nothing else than a lollipop to keep us quiet. Yeah, and the Nexus wasn't even compensation. It was their thank you for sticking with us. Because like they said, they would be compensating and then a gift for, sticking with them. So exactly, more compensation. But I mean, to be fair, what else could they really do, right? All they could really give you would be things that you would have used because of the problems. And I guess from their standpoint, they did specifically say don't do difficult content while the game is bugged. So if you were finding that you were requiring more resources than usual, that is kind of on you, because they did say don't do it. I expected some units. No, absolutely. I think that would have been made the most sense, but absolutely not. That is something we will never see from them, because the units is just translation of actual currency, right? And yeah, we're never going to see them give currency back. To be honest, I was disappointed that there were no team revives. Yeah, they could have done that too. But how often in questing would you use a team revive? Like, I don't think that would be an item that would be used too often. Now, you could absolutely get to a point where you throw your entire team, or your entire team is knocked out. Like, I think team revives would probably be utilized more for like LOL or AOL type stuff, where you would throw your entire team at somebody. Well, I mean, no, you could do that for regular questing too. But usually regular questing, you've got a team with synergies that is specifically built for a path, right? Like for 1 or 2 champions as your attackers, and then probably 3 characters to benefit those 2 attackers. I think they sent them last year, but not sure. For the compensation last year? I don't think so. That was 2020, right? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it is possible. Triple Nexus. Words are amazing. But also last, there was no units. So there were shards, there was a 5-star Nexus, there were war and AQ, and then war boosts. Oh, it doesn't even look like there were... Oh, wait. Hang on. Here, I'll link the video that I'm looking at. Yeah, it's just the beginning where it shows the majority of the items. Oh, wait, there was glory. There was gold. Oof, there was quite a bit. Okay. So here's the video that I'm looking at. So there was, a big chunk of gold. 250,000 gold, 5,000 glory, 45,000 loyalty. Yeah. Huh. Last year was the issue. You would complete a fight, and then you'd be successful, and then it would bring you back to the map as though you never did the fight. So it just kept resetting the fight over and over. So they canceled War Season early. I don't remember if they canceled AQ or not, but the game was pretty much unplayable for about a week. For about a week, it was pretty much unplayable. If I can't do content, how do I expect to play the game? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so in that case, either you use units, or you get better counters, or you get better. So the one time where I got stuck, I just used units. Now, I mean, I had the units to use, so that's why I have them. That, and for the big offers. Ideally, what they want you to do, if you get it stuck, they want you to spend units to get through it. They sent us units for Dex compensation after, because people had used units to spec that mastery. Yeah. Game was in maintenance every few hours. Yeah. I guess I'll buy an Odin tomorrow. Well, if getting through stuff is worth $100 to you, sure, but I don't know. No, you know what? There was a... I don't know if I ever bought units to get through content. I bought units to buy crystals. Absolutely. When I first started the game, I would buy units for crystals. And then it didn't take very long to realize that was a terrible use of real money or units. No, I did buy units to get through LOL. So yeah, I bought units to get through content. I wouldn't do it now though, especially like because so part of it right now could be your ability, could be your roster, but it absolutely also could be the issues in the game. So I don't think right now spending real money because of the problems in the game is a good idea at all. Or just grind arena. That is another option if you got the time. If you got the time and the patience, yeah. But yeah, spending real money to get through things at this current time is a really bad idea, because if people are spending money to get through things, there's less incentive for them to fix things. Because if they see, hey, we got all these problems in the game, oh, people are spending more, let's leave the problems as is, right? If they see we've got all these problems, spending has gone down, well, let's get things fixed. But yeah, so my first 2 years of the game, I didn't realize, I knew Arena was there, and I was like, who does that nonsense? Now, I did it for T1A and T4B for the resource arenas. That was it. I didn't do it for champions at all. And then I think there was a couple people in my alliance who were always in Arena. And I was like, why do they spend so much time with that? And then I came to realize, everything that you get from it. And then my main goal from it is units. So once I got into arena grinding, I've never bought units for getting through stuff. For getting through stuff, or the only time I would be any cash expense is basically for crystals or resources, like really good offers. Do you know I'm back on YouTube? I did not. Congratulations. What have you been up to so far on YouTubes? On the YouTubes. The thing with grinding arena, though, is to make it like it's not something that it takes a while to get established doing arena, kind of. Gaming Boy, how you doing? I don't have the time for grinding arena, school and work. Yeah, and that's, I mean, that's what it comes down to, right? It's either a time investment or it's a money investment. Because if you don't have the time, then yeah, you can definitely use money. If you don't have the money, but you have time, well, there you go. So. I mean, that's when I did buy units, was when I was still working. I didn't see the value in arena, but I absolutely would not have had time. So I used money to buy units. Now I'm not working. I've got nothing but time. So here I am. Okay. Well, if you're just going to come in... Okay, I'll give you a warning. So if you're not going to actually type, don't just be sending a bunch of emojis. If you want to type and talk and chat, fine. But, yeah, not just a bunch of emojis. Mm-mm. I didn't realize that they. Oh, right, because I did run just the R5s earlier. Yeah, okay. That's why they're off cooldown. Makes sense. I don't like any of these options. Damn, Sam. Okay. We'll go with that. Yeah, I guess so. So how you doing, Mr. Gaming Boy? What are you up to? What you got going down? Was this going to do a minute? Okay, cool. Wasn't too sure. Was not too sure. Did any of you go for Medusa in the last round? For 5 or 6 star? I was a little bit surprised at, well, I mean, Mangog didn't go a ton higher than I was expecting. He did go a little bit higher. And yeah, Medusa, I think I had her way higher than she went, because she went for 128, and I think I had her at 140, something like that. Let me see. Well, okay, I'll look at this fight. Apparently doing it while I'm fighting, not a good idea. Let me see. Yeah, so she went for 128. I had the guess at 148. Oh yeah, so I was about 20 off. Okay. And for the 5 star, I had the guess at 35. She went for 30. And Mangog, I was 2 off. 2 lower on the 6 and 2 higher on the 5. Uh-oh. Okay, crisis averted. Whew. Can you play Magneto? I don't know if I've already used him. Let's see. Let us see. Don't think I have used him yet. No, he's already been. Wait, is he on a cooldown? I can use him in about 4.5 minutes. So yeah, we will be getting to it. And actually, I think I'm just gonna run up to 6 million and then I just need to run the R5s 2 more times, and then I'll be at the 8, which is usually the goal for the basic arena. So once I've hit 6 million, I'll switch over to the Summoner Trials and do a few rounds there. That 5-star Nexus from first calendar cab and took Yellow Jacket from it. Other 2 options were Awakening on Kamala and Heimdall. Okay. Oh. Yeah, Yellow Jacket is probably the way to go there. Well, yeah, because I guess Kamala, you'll get her from the Karina challenges if you're doing those. Yeah, you'll dupe her from that. If you haven't already pulled it from there. And then Heimdall, yeah, I don't think he's Awakening. Well, he's not really somebody you'd use to fight with anyways, so yeah, he's brought pretty much just for synergies. Yeah, I've got several 5-star Nexus to open. I'm gonna do if I get to 500 subscribers on YouTube. We're gonna do open 10 5-star Nexus, 100 daily calves. Don't know if there's anything else. I was thinking to open the 6-star Nexus from compensation for that as well. But I think I'm going to, once I've used up some glory, I'm just going to claim it and then open that Nexus. Can you play Hulk Immortal? No, I don't think I'll be getting to him, because I'm almost going to be done with the 5 stars. Yeah, I just need to run my R5s 2 more times and the basic is done. Heimdall is nice unawakened for synergy. Kamala is just not needed right now, not going to 626 anytime soon. Yeah. Well, yeah, okay. I was going to say, if you haven't done the champion boss at all, well, oh no, you need to be Thronebreaker. So yeah, so then you're not Thronebreaker, right, Dexter? So then in that case, yeah, it's completely irrelevant then. Okay, so we'll get through the R5s. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. You became Thronebreaker 2 weeks ago? Okay. Okay, so you've done 626. You're just not planning to go back anytime soon. Mm-hmm. Got your first free calendar cab last night? Oh, very good. What 3-star did you get? I don't think... No, I got Green Goblin as a 6-star from those once. I think that's the only 6-star I've received from those. I was going to say I've never gotten a 6-star, but yeah, Green Goblin I got. I don't remember if he was new when I got him, though. No, yeah. That was a new pull when I got him. Yeah. Ooh, this is... yeah, I guess that's what we'll do here. Going to sleep? All right, Gaming Boy. Have a good one. Thanks for coming and hanging out. He ain't that terrible now when I beat him, but not planning to do Karina's challenges yet? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, which obviously it wouldn't be your first time if you're Thronebreaker. And if you're not Thronebreaker, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, it was irrelevant. But what I was going to basically get to is that if it was applicable, using her the first time for the easy path wouldn't be a bad way to go. Wait, your 5-star Nexus was from the Cavs? Like you opened a Cav, got the Nexus? Oh, okay, that's, yeah, I see. Okay, yeah. That's what you got from the weekly Cav, okay. Well, that's not a bad way to start, though. I think it's mainly been 3 stars for me. And pretty consistently, 3 stars. Okay, let's do this. Yes. 5 stars more than welcome. Yeah, I bet, eh? And Yellow Jacket was new? Or that was a dupe on the Yellow Jacket? Ah. Ah, damn it. Don't let me parry here for anything. Currently, my most wanted pulls are 5 6-star Warlock and 6-star Doom. Yellow Jacket was new. Kamala and Heimdall were first time awakening. Okay. Yeah, Warlock and Doom are definitely nice to have on the roster for sure. I don't use Doom very much. I use the most I ever used the 5-star was in Abyss. Outside of that, yeah, I really haven't used the 5-star. And the 6-star, I only used in the Gauntlet. I sometimes have the 6-star on the team for Cav EQ. I don't really use them very much. Mainly because I'm going to use like Claire or Diablo, just suicide friendly ones. But for the shorter fights for Cav EQ, like, yeah, Doom wouldn't be bad. But I'd be needing to get to his L3 for the most part, so meaning it's going to take a little bit longer than what I'd want. Oh! Alright, I will be right back. And back I am. So I think I got... Okay, yeah. We started this one, and that's when it crashed. Well, welcome back, Dirt. Oh. Nah, I went to dash in and just stood there. So what are you up to now, Dirt? What you got going down? Okay, so this will be the last run of the 5 stars for now. And we'll go over it and do about 500,000 points with the Summoner Trials. Are you grinding for the kitty? No, not. I am going for Angela, which I'm kind of glad that Kitty Pryde is going to be the first one up. Because I was saying earlier, I think that's going to have the Angela score a little bit lower than what I was expecting. I mean, most people would be going for the new character regardless if it's Kitty or Nimrod, but because Kitty Pryde is looking like she's pretty good, I think people that would be in my case who have Angela unduped, but have a roster where they have potential to get Kitty Pryde, I think they'll probably go for her over getting the dupe on Angela. Waiting for calendar reset so I can open the Marauder Cav. Oh. I think we only get a couple of those, right? Like from the calendar, like 4 or 6. So yeah, it's not very many. You know what? So now that you just asked that, Relentless, I'm kind of thinking, because I'm wondering if, because round 2 is going to go higher for Kitty. I'm wondering if maybe I should go for Angela round 2. No, because it's, yeah, no. I'll go round 1. Yeah. If you're going for Kitty, what are you planning to put up?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so I want...
We got him.
Gaming Boy, thanks for the follow. I'm guessing you followed in your sleep then. I heard duped, but 160. Oh, okay, yeah, so you already have her duped, so. Well, yeah, see, and that's also partly why I don't think she was going to go super high to begin with, but now even lower because of Kitty. She's, well, I mean, she was one of the first characters available as a 6-star. Her and Captain America World War II were the 2 best in the pool initially. So yeah, people definitely have her as a 6-star. Plenty of time to get her duped. My interest in her actually is just for incursions, pretty much. I want to try something specific with her incursions, but I need her duped to do it. The first one is today. But yeah, and I think, yeah, no, I'll go round one, because if I do miss, I don't know if I want her bad enough to try 2 rounds. But yeah, if I go round one and miss Y, then I could go round 2. But I think this is the last champion I'll be going for until Omega Red. I might see about Nimrod as a 5-star, just because of the tech resources, but we'll see. I'm going to Vegas this weekend, so that's a no-go, but we'll be back Sunday, so Monday I'll be ready to go for the grind. Going to put up 56 for the 5-star. I still go to... Oh, okay. I thought... Okay. Yeah, I don't think the 5-star shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, no, I thought you were saying the 6, because I think the 6 is going to go pretty high. "95 degrees in San Diego." Oy. The beginning of our summer here was, well, the beginning of July. It was pretty crazy, temperature-wise. But I think the rest of the summer has been seasonal temperatures. Maybe a higher end on the seasonal, but yeah, nothing crazy. But in July, we saw the highest temperature in Canada, in BC. Take care on that temperature? Yeah. I gotta head back to school on Thursday. Are you looking forward to it, Dirt, or no? You're not sleeping gaming? Where are you from, gaming? Because, I mean, I have my old man afternoon nap. But if you, because you said you were going to go to bed or go to sleep. So I'm assuming it's got to be relatively late. So maybe... maybe the UK? First day of college. Ooh. A little bit hyped for it. What are you planning to study? Or is it just going to be general studies initially? Had a crazy Nexus choices. We're going to make a vid, but I've been slowing down. Slowing down on the videos? Or slowing down on the game? Although either way, I suppose people have been slowing down. People definitely been slowing down on the game. Yeah, let's do this. Marketing? Okay. Oh, this sucks. No. I'm assuming he can drop a... What's that? Yeah, cool. It's not too bad. Oh, he shrugged both bolts out and frostbite. Okay. Okay. It's in the middle of a combo and it just stopped. Wait, what did you say you were planning to go for? 56, okay. Might put it out, but I'll just tell you I could awaken Diablo, select a new champion, IHOP, or add 20 more to 60 sig Vulture. Oh, he was thinking about something for a second there, wasn't he? He sure. Oh, no, you don't! No! Oh! Oh! Dude, that happened all the time in the gauntlet. And it was so annoying. Where I'd get into a rhythm, and he would just stand there and hit me. I put it out, still could awaken Diablo, select a new champ, IHOP, or add 20 more SIGs to 60 SIG Vulture. Alright, go Vulture all the way. Come on, man. What would you do? Well, you're running Suicides, right? Although both Diablo and IHOP are not bad with Suicide. I would probably go with the Awakening on Diablo. Well, Wait, this is a 5 or 6-star Nexus? Six-star. Yeah, for me, for 6-star, I'd go Diablo. Yeah. I think either, even if I hadn't played them, I'd probably still go Diablo. But after having played them both, I'd go Diablo. Yeah, like iHulk is definitely fun to play, definitely a good option in a lot of circumstances. But with Diablo, so long as you can poison them, you're good to go. Yeah. Awakening helps him a lot, makes him damage match for yeah. And his pre-fights are pretty nice. The only problem is it's reliant on having using his specials, but all 3 of them can come in use. That was my snap reaction, was to awaken my new ranked to 6-star Diablo, but ask KT. He made really good points, said that iHulk is the new meta and to go with the new champion. Okay. So I know people say meta, I have no idea what that actually means. When people, refer to characters as the meta, or like say what is the meta of the game or whatever, I have no idea what that means. Diablo's awaken ability is good, but not super dependent on it. No, it's just reducing his damage and allowing him to do more damage. That's really all it is. Reducing the damage he takes. I uploaded a video a little while ago, and the point of doing the video, it didn't happen. So what I was actually trying to show, in the video, I start off at like 72%. It's against the Red Mags Mini for Map 7, Day 5. I start off at 72%. I think I ended at 71%. What I had meant to show was the pre-fight where if you take energy damage, you heal up. But I didn't get hit by any of Red Mag's specials. Because basically, if you have that pre-fight active, you've got your Mixmaster, whatever. Like if you just throw in a special, you pretty much take no damage, and that comes from the awakening. Yeah, either way, it's going to be fine. The only difference between the two is that iHulk is a little bit more tricky to play. Yeah, that would be the biggest difference. Hang on, 1 second. Okie dokie. That's not a bad choice as well. Diablo is good on Awakened and still worth R3. Yeah, see, so I've only played him Awakened since the buff. A little bit before the buff went live, I had a Nexus. He was in it. Star-Lord was in it. I don't remember the third option. And initially, I was just going to go with a new champion. I was going to go with Star-Lord. And then I was like, well, I know he's getting a buff, but what is his new Awakened ability? So when I looked it up, that's why I decided to go with him to get him Awakened there. I see people still bringing in Diablo to War on Awakened, and he's been great for me so far. So that's why I went iHulk, new 6-star that can cheese stuff if needed. Yeah. And I am liking iHawk. The more time I take to get used to him and practice him. Diablo's a better champ for sure, but been seeing Buddy Lee's videos on iHawk. Changed my mind. I had the option sitting there for about an hour before I picked it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they're like, yeah, something like that. It's just a matter of what is going to suit you more for what you are doing. I think between the two, though, take Suicides out, I think iHawk is the better choice. With Suicides, I think Diablo's the better choice. Mr. Bourne, how you doing? He has good uses Unawakened as well for Diablo. Yeah, because all his Awakening does is reduces the amount of damage he takes and increases the amount of damage he does, so long as you've got the opponent poisoned. Let's take a look. Yeah, no, there's definitely no wrong choice. And I mean, I have both of them at R3. I haven't maxed out iHawk at R3, but they're both at R3. So for Diablo, while Poison, Diablo takes 25.3% reduced damage from all sources. While the opponent is poisoned, Diablo gains 574 attack rating. Yeah, definitely not a necessity. And I... Oh, now I know that iHawk was your first pull, but I think he actually benefits more. Well, no, I guess it depends, because it would depend which of the two you're using as well. The green door. Oh, snap. I'm not reading all that nonsense. Oh, yeah, so that just gives him more abilities, I think. Basic attacks have 20% chance to inflict a stun when the opponent is immune to stun effects. Yeah, help surges with gamma energy. The below place gaining benefits while above certain thresholds of gamma. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think iHawk's Awakening is actually more impactful to that character than Diablo's is to him. But yeah, both of them can be played pretty well on Awakened anyways. I had tried Diablo a little bit in Cavi Q for July, I think, and for the Mystic Quest, and I was thinking, oh, this would have been so much better if he could do something about buffs, and I totally forgot that one of his pre-fights removes the opponent's buffs. Now this month, the Mystic node, it doesn't have anything to do with buffs, so it's irrelevant, but yeah. You had a good nexus, and that is important. There you go. There you go. But yeah, sometimes when you open a nexus, it could be a little bit of a conundrum. When I did the 2020 nexus from the July 4th offers, it took me a bit of time to figure who I was going to go for. That, and there was another nexus where it was a dupe on Apocalypse or a dupe on CGR. The third character was irrelevant, but that one took me a bit of time to figure who I wanted to go with as well. Pretty sure Cyber Monday, one of those will get awakened. Bam likes to send me the same champs over and over, but I still don't have a Domino 5-star or 6-star. Hope with a ton of dual crystals. Is Domino somebody you want? You know, it's funny. There was a little bit of time there where there was a bunch of hate on Domino. I think she's definitely not the best mutant, but definitely not the worst either. And I use her a little bit as at R3 as a horseman for Cav EQ, and she gets through that like crazy. And the current one, she's quite good for it, especially if you pair her with Red Hulk. This month is crazy. Throw SP1. AI will allow you to heal since you are draining power, and you will get 2 Furies per SP1. For who? Throw SP1. AI will. Oh, okay, yeah. For the Mystic Quest. Yeah. I do like how. Why is that stuttering like that? I do like how the game is quite polite. They let the guy finish his drink. That is one thing I could see them changing with the AI, though. Very controversial. Like the time I had the choice to awaken Archangel or pick new 6-star Human Torch, I went to awaken Archangel since I had Torch. No, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That choice sparks some controversy. I think the only questionable opening I've put... Oh, no, actually the one with Apocalypse and CGR, I could see people definitely saying going with CGR would have been the better awakening, which I think I would agree with. But the thing, I don't use CGR outside of farming very often. Whereas Apocalypse, I'm always going to want to use him as the first fight if he's on the team. And then having him awakened, if I use him later on, he's going to heal up from what he would have lost to bleed at the beginning of the fight. One second, I'm going to open my door. Okay. Claire was the absolute MVP. Keep her in blood mode when doing the Mystic Quest and heal and drain power the whole time. Yeah, I used her a fair bit. But I wanted to use Diablo there because I didn't really use them in July. But yeah, they were both on the team, and it was, between the two of them. I had Dragon Man and Doom as well. I used Dragon Man a couple times just because I didn't want him getting lonely sitting on the bench, and used Doom a couple times just because. Oh, I wanted to throw the L2 there, and then I realized not a good idea. All those hits would not have gone over. Hey, you've gone for champions from Arena already, though, right, Relentless? Yeah. Why, dude? Okay, there we go. I want that dude I like him a lot and use him for heal block, tech quest on Cav EQ. 4-star since I don't have a 5 or a 6-star Warlock. So I went through, it was a pretty short period of time where there was like 3 or 4 champions that I really wanted a 6-star. Doom, I was kind of, it would have been nice, but not somebody I was really after. But I pulled him as a 6-star, and I bought 2 featured calves when Omega was in the arena. I got him as a 6-star from the second one. Then I got Claire from Arena. I got Omega from a Nexus, and Warlock from just a regular opening. It was all within like 3 months. And then after that, yeah, there really aren't many 6-stars. There's no 6-stars that I'm after. Got a Colossus dupe in Arena, Cable dupe at 6-star. Oh, I think it was during the Colossus one was when you were first on the channel, actually. So I think we were talking about that. And Hercules was 5-star. I went 5-star on those guys since Sig Stones matter. Okay. That's it. Yeah. Makes sense. Dude, I need me a Warlock as a 6-star. I'm 10% away from a Tech T5CC. Ooh. Hopefully the timing works out. Kitty Pryde is the new ghost. She will go... You think she's going to go that high? Okay. Interesting. I don't think that we're going to see somebody go that high on just ability. I think... I mean, we obviously know it's possible. Because that's what Hercules went for second round. But I think for Hercules, it's because he's really good and crazy prestige. I don't know if you don't have the prestige side of things, if we'll see... Well, we're going to find out. I don't know if without the prestige, if we'll see those kind of scores. I think, yeah, she's absolutely going to go high. I'm thinking around 165, which, I mean, that's not very far off of 180, but... Oh, no. Damn, Sam. Okay. Most likely both of them can go high. For Kitty and Nimrod? Yeah, I mean, any new champion, like any champion where it's your first time to obtain them as a 6-star, is going over 100, for sure. No question about it. Then when you bring prestige into it, you're looking at the really high ends, like 150, well, to 180. And then I think she will be the first one that we'll see who's a good champion without the prestige. Because Hercules was good and prestige. So she'll be the first just good champion. I guess once the community sees what she can really do. Okay. So then second round, a lot higher then. Huh. Because first round will end Sunday. And then what you'd end up seeing would be Sunday afternoon. Yeah, because people would start on it Monday for round 2. Probably by Monday evening, you got quite a few videos showing, you know, a few things here and there. So yeah, so round 2, maybe that 180 then. Well, we'll see. Nimrod like 150. I think Nimrod will go higher because he's high on prestige. So Nimrod replaced Overseer. Overseer was 8th on prestige, but now Nimrod is. Now I don't know as far as an actual champion and what they bring to the table. I don't know if he would be better than Overseer, but if he is, I think Nimrod you'd be looking at 150, 165-ish. So I'd like to see Kitty go super high. Not because like for anybody to struggle in arena, but just to show that simply a good champion is worth the arena grind, and it's not just the prestige. I gave a Awakening Gem to Archangel and took to R5. over Omega, mainly because A is a Sig 1 champion. More useful in general and can work nicely and without damage mastery. Yeah. Yeah, if you're not running suicides, I could see, well, but then if you make him a horseman, he's fine with suicides. Because he'll heal up at the beginning of a fight from the bleed. And you don't really need to be using specials at all with him. Saving generic mutant SIGs for Omega once I awake him. Currently around 90 SIGs ready. Was that a good call for the Archangel? I think like when you're making those decisions, you just have to go with what works for you. It doesn't really matter what others think. Like in my case, and you're talking as a 5-star. So yeah, see, like Omega as a 6-star, I'm going for Arena. It's still a ways off, but I'm going to try to awaken him from Arena. I don't know if I would go to awaken Archangel from Arena, but I also really like Omega Red. I like Archangel. Now I have Archangel at R3 already. Mainly that was in preparation for a Legends run. And I was going back and forth about 7-2 Legends run, which I didn't do, and well, can't do it anymore. And I don't know if I would have still taken him to rank 3 if I knew a Legends run was not going to be a possibility. I probably would have. Yeah, I probably would have still taken him to rank 3. But for myself, I would, and I know most people wouldn't agree, that's fine. But for myself, I would put Omega Red above Archangel. They're both going to be useless for robots. But outside of that, a bleed or poison immune limits Archangel. It doesn't limit Omega Red. But now also, I don't know how long I'm going to be in an alliance that's taking war seriously, but I feel in a war-centric alliance, or not even war-centric, but just being competitive in war, I think Omega Red has more use, has more value there. 5-star resources are easy to get. 1 5-star gem monthly and at least 24 SIG. Yeah. I finished almost full Mutant Cav EQ with Archangel and Apocalypse. Yeah, so I would run Archangel for Mutant Cav. If I'm streaming it, I don't. Just because I think that is something most people would see, because I think most people would run Archangel for that. So I'll use somebody else. Like I'll use X23 or Domino, just because I don't think you're going to see them as often. But if I'm running it by myself, then yeah, I would use Archangel. Once I get Omega to R3 awakened, well, actually, I guess that's more so. It's just having him awakened. I do want to try him for Mutant Cav. I cannot wait till Sing sees in the basic. I want him so bad, especially after seeing the movie. Yeah, that is why they have the Sun Shi Cavs currently. Most people say Apocalypse is the best mutant. I say Colossus. Potato. I used to say, so this is the way I used to go about it. I would say Apocalypse when you consider what he does for other mutants, and Omega Red when you consider standalone. But now I say Omega Red. I say Apocalypse, regardless of Horsemen or on their own. Yeah, I say Apocalypse, and I would say Omega Red is second. But I mean, yeah, absolutely, you could say Colossus if you're wrong. It's okay. But yeah. But to be fair, I never play a Colossus, so. I used Wolverine so much. Fun to finish up event quests with it. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, it'd be so fast, too. So I don't know if you remember when we talked about if I'd be able to do Cav EQ exploration, but I actually explored it really easily. But unfortunately, I didn't get science out of the 10% Nexus. Yeah, I mean, you just need a couple good options for each quest. And yeah, because it was you that had sent the screenshot of your champions, right? And we went through it. And I think every quest you had good counters for. Omega is nice in general for Archangel, seems faster, more flexible champion. Yeah. Yeah, so, well, here's the thing too. I don't think I would end up using Omega in story quest. Like, I don't think I would use Omega in 7.3 at all. I used Archangel a lot in 7.2. Didn't use Omega at all. So I would assume it would be the same thing for 7.3. Omega is, I think, for me, it's also partly, he's a champion I've wanted for a long time as a 6-star. And when I finished Abyss, I intended that generic gem to go to Omega Red. And it probably would have, if not knowing that he's coming up in Arena. I mean, it's still ways off, but at least I know what's happening. Until you run into a robot, then Omega is useless, Colossus still works. We weren't doing a comparison of Omega and Colossus, we were doing a comparison of Omega and Archangel. So the robot argument applies to both Omega and Archangel. No, to be fair, if I played Colossus, maybe I would feel different. But I've never really used the 5-star. And yeah, and I mean, people don't have to agree on who's better. It's who's better to them or for them, right? So, but I would say it is unfair for me to say anybody is better if I haven't played them, right? Like, it's unfair for me to say somebody is better than Colossus if I haven't played them. I think if I used Colossus as a 6-star, I'd probably get playable. But that would mean I'd have to pull him, and I'd have to get him to rank 2, and I'd have to play him. Omega is the best option for a variant 6 Daredevil after Ghost nerf. Wouldn't Apocalypse be a good option too? Because Daredevil wouldn't be able to shrug off his debuffs. Mags is the king when it comes to robots. Yeah, I don't think there's any argument there. In some cases, those guys can all. Yeah, it just comes down to who you prefer as an individual. Right? Mutant class has many things covered. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I think it's a hard class to actually rank champions. But it's crazy how it changed for mutant. Like, it went to probably the weakest class to the strongest class. Oh. Okay, we got 500,000 here. It's gonna get to And there we go. We're at, we got 500,000 in Summit Toronto. Excellent. And I think this is the last match, or maybe one more. Yeah, I keep going back and forth for the alliance that I'm in currently. If I figure I'm going to stay here for a while, war-wise, if I'll end up using a gem on Omega Red for war, as it would be 2 seasons away. Yeah, we'll see. Yeast, how you doing? I took 6-star Storm X to R3, Archangel to R5, and have like 1 mutant T4CC now. Thinking about R2 Professor X, but he ain't that good with suicides. Yeah. I took mine to R2 mainly because I didn't really see even trying him at R1. So I took him to R2. I haven't really... Here's the team I was intending to use him with. And it was basically for farming health pots. Oh, I can't show. Damn it. Anyway, so it's going to be 2 Apocalypse, X-23, Cable, and Professor X. And the idea was I would use Apocalypse for Winter Soldier. I would make Professor X a Horseman. I would use him, Professor X, for Captain Marvel, Juggernaut, and probably Rhino. And then I would use the next Apocalypse for Storm. And then I would make X-23 a Horseman and use her up until Wolverine, and then use one of the Apocalypse for Wolverine and finish off with X-23. And I think I may have done it once. And it's not bad. It's pretty slow. But I found it more interesting than just grinding out health pots. It's a team that you wouldn't really use very often, though. But yeah, it was okay. Anyways, that can you open some random crystals so we can guess what you'll get? It can be like a premium or something. Normally I don't, but let's see. Let's see. Oh, I would have done the Marauder thing. Actually, you know what? I think I've got... Yeah, we've got quite a few of these. Let's go with a 4-star Nexus. And we'll see what you guys think of who to go with. Oh, crap. I should have taken a look to see what ISO I need. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay, so it's either going to be... Well, it's Science ISO. So... Yeah, we'll go with Eyebone. Because, yeah, I don't have any tech champions to rank up at all. Yeah, Eyebone. Alright, so... That's going to be it for me. But, let's head on out with... So let's head on out with a bit of a raid on over to Mr. Buddy Lee. He's doing the 4 Loki Incursions Tournament. I don't know how far they're going. He's been going for just over an hour and a half. But yeah, if you're not familiar with his channel or subscribed or whatnot, what are you doing with your life? But yeah, you can head on over there, say hello. And that is it for me. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care.